Okay, we are taking calls at 617-830-4750. Let's go to our next caller from the 240 area code. Caller from 240, by all means, tell us your name and where you're calling from and what your question is today.
My name is Noah. I'm calling from Maryland, and I'd like to ask you about David Rubin's comments on your show.
Okay.
One of the comments was basically implying that big government is somehow like this big bad evil thing, like from trying to get money out of politics. And I don't know how you feel about that.
Well, I know that Dave talked about that he's into small government, but specifically, are you talking about? I guess at one point he sort of alluded, Pat, to the idea that he favors lower taxes in part because he doesn't want the government having a ton of money with which to be huge. I mean, that was sort of generally the idea.
The only time he talked about money in politics was when he referenced that liberals need to pick what their enemy is, and it was just kind of like a way to disparage the SJW community.
Okay.
That's the only time he mentioned money in politics that I'm aware of.
Yeah, no, I'm just not exactly remembering the sort of formulation of the argument. I mean, is there a specific question that whether or not it's from that interview that you have for me on policy maybe that I could answer?
Okay, maybe not on policy, but also I have a comment about how he said that the Trump presidency has been net good.
I'm sorry, that what isn't that good?
I don't really think it's been
the
a net
Trump
good.
presidency has been a net good.
Oh, okay, yeah, Trump presidency a net good. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't think it's been a net good. I mean, it's silver lining what he said about people being more aware politically, but I don't think it's a net good.
No, and clearly I didn't either, and I thought I've made that pretty clear. I mean, I agree. Like, our show is bigger than ever, and if Hillary Clinton had been elected, we would have still had growth since November, but we wouldn't be nearly as big as we are now. And I mean, what he's saying is undeniably true, that there are way more people interested now, and we've seen it, Pat. I mean, huge protests, record membership signups, all sorts of stuff that we've seen on our end related to the show and just related to politics. But I'd still rather, for the good of the world and the country, have had Hillary Clinton win and have the show not be quite as big. You know what I mean? So no, I mean, I agree with you, Noah. I don't believe. And Dave, this was no secret. Dave knows I don't believe the Trump presidency has produced a net good, but I agree with him on the silver linings he's identified. I mean, I'm guessing you do too, right?
Right.
Yeah. All right. Noah, thanks so much for the call. Really appreciate it. On that note, we will take a break. To everybody who's holding, and there's a lot of you, we will continue to take calls after the break. Stay with us.